All right, y'all. What's going on? I'm your boy living with the Mayhans, and this is a Kansas City taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half century. The home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. On the visitors' sideline, Pete Carroll, the coach of the Raiders. His guys have seen this season go south early, still winless at this point of the year. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Arrowhead. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So the Raiders come out, and Greg, they make a change at quarterback in the offseason. It is now year 13 for Geno Smith, but year 1 in silver and black.
I don't think there's any way around it, Mike. I mean, this has been a disastrous start for this season. I know their expectations were clearly higher than how things have played out. At this point in the season, you just need to get a win. However it comes, whatever it looks like, you've got to change the energy in that building, because the only way to learn how to win in the NFL is to win.
After a gain of 5 on first down, it is 2nd and 5. They'll go again with, right at the outset, he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. 3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, Smith. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Smith going to get that complete. Jacoby Myers. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Finding his tight end there. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 19 more on that one, and another first down. On the ground, it's Genty. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Middle, he's got Tucker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Las Vegas first down.
On the handoff, this is Genty. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And one of the Raiders able to get back in there and secure possession so they keep the ball.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
From the gun on third down, Smith, the blitz, gets there, and he lost the football. That's picked up by the Chiefs. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery, and the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return is Dylan Nalby. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Look at the Raiders head man Pete Carroll. His offense gets set to take over once more. Let's see if they can bounce back from the early mistake. That fumble a moment ago returned for a touchdown. The offense gets it back. 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, it's Gino. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Play action now. It's Gino. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete passes. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Back deep for KC, Xavier Worthy. This is taken at his own 30. Strong. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only to get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a toss to Pacheco. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it second down and less than a yard.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here.
To the goal line and in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
And Butker on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0.
14, Raiders nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to take over possession of the football. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. To throw, in Smith. Oh, a loose football. And one of the Raiders able to get back in there and secure possession so they keep the ball.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and
the pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. Fortunate that that was not worse for the offense. The pressure's on. They knock it out of the quarterback's hands. But only a safety instead of the defense getting a touchdown.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, Mike, you always have that clock in your head, but that clock has to speed up even quicker when you find yourself dropping in your own end zone. And fortunately for them, that fumble doesn't lead to a touchdown, but instead results in the 2-point safety.
And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. He had the touchdown pass on the opening drive, and as we take a look at the NFL leaders in TD passes coming in, it's right there among the best in the league. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
4 yards.
First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down.
4-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Throw across his body is complete. Still on his feet. And he'll take this one in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown KC. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
This is simply just a check down, Mike, and it's got to be held to a short gain, but instead he's physical, he's fast, and the next thing you know, he's in the end zone doing a celebration. It's funny what can happen when you get that effort with great execution.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Raiders nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. And now the hill to climb has gotten steeper. They had the safety the last time they had a football. That led to a touchdown a moment ago. So the deficit going in the wrong direction. They'll try to right the ship here. It's 1st and 10. Smith to throw on 1st down. Oh, the ball's out. And did the Chiefs get it? They did.
What's up, Charlie?
How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. Yellow. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Now Butker to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs stretch things out even further.
Raiders nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Raiders offense starting to trot out for this next possession.
And just to let y'all know, this is week 7. The Oakland, Las Vegas Raiders against Kansas City, week 7.
They'll start on the ground with Gentry. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and That's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Third and 11. Here's Smith. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he's on to punt for the second time. Here comes a return. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Yellow! They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
And this is how you just keep wearing down a defense. You find yourself with a pretty big lead. Now can they just lean on this run game the rest of the way and close this game out with a win?
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Here's second and 2. On the handoff, this is Pacheco. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he's into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will add one more onto their big lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Raiders offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll do so with first and 10. throw. Smith to the right side, hauled in by Myers. Second down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
To throw, here's Smith. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Yellow. 180.
Here's Pacheco. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. 4 yards.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Yellow.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he's into the end zone yet again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. That is about as good a half as you will ever see out of a running back. Greg, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the first half.
And he's been the difference maker, Mike. I mean, I wish I had him on my fantasy team. I mean, this guy has come out with something to prove today. I can't wait to see what he has in store for the second half.
Butker now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Chiefs add on to their already sizable lead.
Raiders nothing. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Jackson now to return it. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Look at the Raiders head man, Pete Carroll. His offense gets set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Gino to throw. The ball comes out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out or it certainly needs to be protected.
And once again, he loses the football. And this will be recovered by the defense, but they will not be able to do anything with it. Time has expired, and the first half has come to an end.
Our look across the NFL starts now, and we kick it off with a good one. All right, Mike, thanks very much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. And it's the veteran Matthew Stafford. 12 yards on the touchdown. The Rams are going to wind up winning by 17. From there, It's on to Cincinnati, checking in on the Bengals as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is Jamar Chase. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 55-yard touchdown. The Bengals took care of business. They win it by 5. One more to tell you about real quick. It's up in Minneapolis. It's the Vikings taking on the Eagles. And it's the second-year man, Will Shipley. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Eagles with a 10-point lead at the half. There's a look at the rest of the scores from Week 7. Baltimore and Buffalo not pictured. They are on the bye. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here's Smith to return it. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. He's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL leader in touchdown passes. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Let's go, blue lady.
To throw is Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 39 yards.
And I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a massive role in this one, but after only his first catch of the game, let's give credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check throughout.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Butker now for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs stretch things out even further.
The score, Chiefs 51, Raiders nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Laube now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Look at the Raiders head man, Pete Carroll. His offense gets set to take over once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. To throw is Smith. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Here's Genty. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Trent McDuffie up from his corner spot there on the tackle. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now, Gino. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. It's pulled in by the Chiefs. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will add one more onto their big lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Laube now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Look at the Raiders head man, Pete Carroll. His offense gets set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's O'Connell. That's picked up by the Chiefs. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. And they will score again. This time it's the defense. And Greg, this just adds to what has been a one-sided affair from the start.
Yeah, and on a day where it just seems like nothing has gone their way, this fumble return for a touchdown kind of just adds injury to insult. There's days, Mike, where you just don't have your best and the other team has the upper hand, and I think it's pretty clear today is one of those days.
And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs add on to their already sizable lead.
Chiefs 65, Raiders nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Laube now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Raider first down.
Once again, it's Genty. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Throwing on second down. O'Connell. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. You see how the turnover differential has worked in their favor this year. They try to get another possession now and build on this lead. First and 10 now from the 36.
Yellow.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Yellow.
A run. It's Pacheco. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 7-yard line.
It's a gain of 37.
A huge run from Pacheco. 37 yards.
First down.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Here's Pacheco. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Here's Buckner now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead.
72. Raiders nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Lobby now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Raiders offense ready to take over once again. They'll start out first down and 10. The problems continuing. He pumps it up again. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. Well, we know this defense was #1 ranked overall coming into the game, and they are just adding to with the performance here in the first half. And this time, Greg, they put 6 points on the board with the fumble return for a touchdown.
Yeah, and Mike, you know, when we talk about the top-ranked defense, we know they're going to be stingy with the amount of yards they give up. But it's often the takeaways that separate you. And in this case, not only are they able to take the ball away, they're able to take it back for 6.
Now Butker to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs tack on one more to their lead.
Chiefs 79, Raiders nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Lobby now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And before this drive gets going, why don't we take a look at some of the leading contenders in the race to see who might take home the award as the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is O'Connell. Oh, the ball's out. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Now O'Connell, they'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
At the 40-yard line.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10.
Eye down these two. Eye down these two. There's a wall, right?
Here's Pacheco. He gets the fourth quarter going. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring him down for a loss.
And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Genty. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
O'Connell to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. He's run well here in the first half of the season, as you see there. He's the NFL's rushing leader coming into this weekend. On the ground, here's Pacheco. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And he continues to rack up the yardage on the ground, and that last run puts him over 200 rushing yards in this game. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Mahomes. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, KC. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Butker now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Raiders offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. On the bootleg, it's O'Connell. It's pulled in by the Chiefs. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Butker now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Chiefs are going to extend their lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Raiders offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. On first down, it's O'Connell. Oh, a loose football. And one of the Raiders able to get back in there and secure possession so they keep the ball.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
He gets this one to Tucker. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the gun. On third down, it's O'Connell. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete.
Hold on, guys. I'll resume real soon. All right, y'all. Sorry for the wait. We're back. We are 4th and 21 in the fourth quarter. We're 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And it's a very good return. He nearly broke it, setting up his offense inside the red zone.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Return.
A give here to Pacheco. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. And with that, NFL history. That's the record. 7 touchdowns in one game.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
And Butker on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs are able to extend the lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do. They trail here late, hoping to put something, anything on the board before they get out of here. Going to start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a zone read. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him.
The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. Here's Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs tack on one more to their lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Raiders offense ready for this next possession. They trail here late, hoping to put something, anything on the board before they get out of here. Going to start this drive, 1st and 10.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but it can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Here's O'Connell. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
This brought in out past the 20. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. These fans set to head home happy. Very solid performance by the hometown side as they finish off a very decisive victory.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll try it now with Pacheco. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down. On 1st and 10, here's O'Connell. That's picked up by the Chiefs. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. To add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs are going to extend their lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Jackson now to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious as we say so long from Arrowhead.
All right, y'all. Next, the Kansas City Chiefs is at week 8. And they're going to be taking on the Washington. Hold on, y'all. Look at the league schedule. Wrong one. Team schedule. Okay, Kansas City Chiefs next game will be the Washington Commanders. So you guys stay tuned for that. It will be later on tonight.